that some people did something, all of us were starting to lose.
What's up, guys? It's Ben. The House voted today to honor Charlie Kirk. As you can well guess, there were a few Democrats who voted against it. 58 to be exact. AOC was one of them because, of course, she's deciding to run for Senate. AOC and the entire squad views desecrating Charlie Kirk and his legacy and memory as the platform that they will run on in the future. She is such a coward. She would never debate Charlie Kirk when he was actually alive, but now that Charlie is gone, and gone because of the ideology that AOC represents, she decided to sit on the House floor and lie about Charlie. Now, she got destroyed in a community note today. Everything she said here is a lie. All of it is a lie, and I hope that Erica Kirk sues her for this. She is legitimately making things up about Charlie in order to desecrate his memory, smearing Charlie Kirk on the House floor. AOC is trashing Charlie Kirk right now, says Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is lying about him again and again, repeating vile garbage, claiming to pray for his family and denouncing his assassination. There is no way forward with these people. Not the first time that a member of the squad has done this. AOC talking about the great pain of Charlie Kirk. Words, right? Not the bullets that riddled his body, but the pain of his words to people, these people. The pain of the words that Ilhan Omar says. I mean, just listening to Ilhan Omar ever talk under any circumstance is tough. But she says this: I do believe you are interested in rewriting this hateful man's history. You are full of shit, Ilhan Omar says in this moment.
I do believe those of you who are interested in rewriting this hateful man's history are full of shit.
Thank you. Ilhan Omar has, with regularity, attacked Charlie Kirk after his death. This is the third or fourth time that Ilhan Omar has decided to directly attack the victim of the radical, left-wing, terroristic element that Ilhan Omar represents in her party, and she is now dancing on and spitting on Charlie's grave. Send her back, they're saying. Donald Trump said so on Air Force One. While aboard Air Force One, President Trump called on Ilhan Omar to be expelled from Congress, saying she glorified Charlie Kirk's killing. She's from Somalia. These people come from a place with nothing, and they try and tell us how to run our country. Here's what President Trump said.
I think she should be impeached. I think she's terrible. Is she originally from Somalia? Yes, sir. So how are they doing this? How's their government? Do they have a president? Do they have a council? Do they have anything? Do they have police? I love these people that come from a place with nothing, no anything, and then they tell us how to run our country. No, I think if she got censured, that's great. If she got impeached, that's even better. They impeached me twice for nothing, and they impeached me knowing the Republicans are on my side, so they knew it was just. But they impeached me twice. She should be impeached, and it should happen fast.
President Trump went in even stronger on Truth Social. Got a load of this banger. Ilhan Omar's country of Somalia is plagued by a lack of a central government, persistent poverty, hunger, resurgent terrorism, piracy, decades of civil war, corruption, a pervasive violence. 70% of the population lives in extreme poverty, widespread food insecurity. Somalia is consistently ranked among the world's worst and most corrupt countries, including bribery, embezzlement, and dysfunctional government. All of this, and Ilhan Omar tells us how to run America. P.S. Wasn't she the one who married her brother in order to gain citizenship? What scum we have in our country, telling us what to do and how to do it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. An all-time banger from Donald Trump. Then Donald Trump posted libs of TikTok stating that there have been 8 charged in Medicaid fraud in Minnesota. The individuals charged are a bunch of names that I cannot and will not even try to pronounce. I mean, look at that. I don't even know. I don't even know, right? Does Ilhan Omar know these people? Are they from her wonderfully managed home country of Somalia? Says Donald Trump after bringing up that Ilhan Omar married her brother. That is, by the way, a matter of absolute fact, exclusive. Is this the proof that Ilhan Omar married her brother? Conservative group's DNA test of Congresswoman cigarette butt purports to show 99% match with her husband. Oh, no. True, though. True, though. Exclusive, Ilhan Omar did marry her brother and said she would do what she had to do to get him papers, according to Somali leaders. Yep. We're just dumb as a country. We're just stupid as a country. Steven Crowder had some documents today on his show that did in fact show that she did marry her brother, immigration fraud. And I have sources at DHS that tell me that they have confirmed proof that Ilhan Omar did in fact commit immigration fraud. So like, at what point do we just get serious as a country and start saying, no, you can't do that. You have to go back, right? You can't commit immigration fraud. That these are crimes. These are crimes that anybody should be held accountable for. I don't care if you're in Congress. No one is above the law. Remember that? Trump on Ilhan Omar today. It is amazing the people, the way they vote. I know it's people from maybe her area of the world. They got here and they vote for her in. It's hard to believe. I think she is a disgusting person. President Trump going ham on Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar, again, just a grotesque display here. Another grotesque display. Just want to roast all of them. 4 House Republicans vote with Democrats to block resolutions censuring Omar. So Republicans can't even censure Omar. 4 House Republicans voted to table the measure. There would be Mike Flood of Nebraska, Tom McClintock of California, Jeff Hurd of Colorado, and Corey Mills of Florida. The House Republicans are so weak. 4 House Republicans voted with Democrats to table the legislation, blocking it from receiving its own House-wide vote. A vote to table the procedural mechanism allows House members to vote against consideration of the bill without having to vote on the bill itself. Defending the indefensible. Good old-fashioned Republicans in the House. One of the people who didn't do this is Byron Donalds, who joined our program this morning and who talked about his vote against Ilhan Omar. Right here. Ilhan Omar. So the vote to censure her failed. And then she is, because Congress refused to hold Ilhan Omar accountable, now she's out saying this. I have a 10-second clip to play for you. Want to get your reaction to Ilhan Omar talking about Charlie Kirk yesterday.
I do believe those of you who are interested in rewriting this hateful man's history are full of shit.
Thank you.
Charlie Kirk hasn't even been buried yet, and Ilhan Omar is out saying that people are full of shit, and I'm just quoting this congresswoman, trying to rewrite this hateful man's history. So this is what happens when there's no accountability.
Listen, when it comes to free speech, I'm an absolutist. This is where I do have a lot of libertarian leanings. What she said is disgusting and detestable. She didn't know the man. And I think, look, when somebody dies, especially as horrific as what happened to Charlie Kirk, the dead are not around to defend themselves. And I think there is a semblance of decency and morality you got to have. People have died that I don't agree with. I don't run around talking about their legacy because they're not here anymore. You have to let the people who love them, who knew them, actually lay out their legacy. I think that's just a decent thing to do. So for Ilhan and others on the left who decided they're going to use this as an ability to lay a new political narrative, I just find it to be disgusting and reprehensible. You just don't do that. There are some lines you just don't cross. And to be blunt, I think the American people see this. They realize how nasty this is. And this is why, forget policy for a moment. This is why the Democrats are not going to get power again for quite some time into the United States until they deal with the disgusting rot that exists in their party.
Should Ilhan Omar be censured? I mean, what should happen?
I voted for it. I voted for it. I wanted her to be censured. Yeah. I think she should.